They promised us he was different. Clean, careful, calculated. Keir Starmer was supposed to be the grown-up in the room, the man who would restore order after years of political chaos. But the mask has finally slipped, and what we're seeing isn't just another political blunder. This is a full-blown cover-up heading straight to court. The man who spent years prosecuting criminals as director of public prosecutions now faces legal action himself. Not for something he said, but for something he allegedly helped hide: the shocking, scandalous misconduct of his closest ally, Rachel Reeves. Welcome back to UK Watch Arena. Let's be absolutely clear about something. This isn't some smear campaign cooked up by political enemies. This is real, documented, and explosive. What Rachel Reeves has been involved in, and what Starmer allegedly did to bury it, could destroy not just his career but the credibility of the entire Labour Party, according to leaked legal filings. Starmer is now named in a court petition. He's accused of knowingly obstructing accountability mechanisms within his own party to shield Reeves from disciplinary action. Why would he take such a risk? Because what Rachel Reeves is accused of doing isn't just unethical, it's illegal. Whistleblowers have come forward with damning evidence of financial misconduct, abuse of public resources, and direct interference in the parliamentary oversight process. While all of this quietly boiled under the surface, what was Starmer doing? Nothing. Actually, worse than nothing. He was actively protecting her. He used his position, his influence, and his legal expertise to stonewall every attempt to investigate. Her internal reports were buried. Witnesses were silenced. One inquiry was mysteriously shut down just 48 hours after Reeves met with Starmer behind closed doors. Now that everything is coming out, Starmer is pretending to be shocked. "I had no idea," he says. "I trust my team," he claims. "Spare us." This wasn't an accident. It was a calculated cover-up. For the first time in his career, Starmer isn't asking the questions. He's answering them in court. But here's the real question. Why was he so desperate to protect her? This is where it gets even darker. If you're finding this as shocking as we are, make sure you're subscribed because this story is far from over. Sources inside Labour's own ethics panel, same one Starmer has consistently ignored, say Reeves holds sensitive knowledge of party funding irregularities. These trace directly back to the 2020 leadership campaign. Money that came in through questionable channels, donors who were never declared, contracts awarded to friendly consultancies without transparency. If Reeves goes down, she might just take Starmer with her. No wonder legal insiders say Starmer is panicking. His team is scrambling to delay proceedings, challenge jurisdiction, bury testimony under executive privilege protections. But it's too late. This time, the courts aren't playing ball. The Crown Court has issued a directive that Starmer must appear, either in person or by legal representation, to address these accusations under oath. That means no spin, no slogans, no press office damage control, just cold, hard cross-examination. Let's not forget, this is the same Keir Starmer who promised a new era of integrity. It's the same man who said Labour would be whiter than white. Well, the paint is peeling, and underneath it's rotten. So what exactly did Rachel Reeves do? The accusations range from misreporting campaign expenses to directing staff to work on personal projects using taxpayer-funded time. Most seriously, she's accused of attempting to destroy internal communications that were under review in an active audit. If true, these aren't just mistakes, they're crimes. What did Starmer do in response? He appointed her shadow chancellor, promoted her, defended her. When questions were raised, he punished the questioners. Senior aide who raised the alarm was fired. Another was threatened with legal action. The message was clear: protect the machine at all costs. But Starmer forgot something crucial. The British people aren't stupid. We see through polished press conferences and carefully scripted speeches. We know when someone's hiding something. In this case, the truth has broken through, and it's heading straight to court. This isn't just a legal story. It's a national scandal, a betrayal of the very principles Starmer claimed to stand for. If justice is served, he won't just lose credibility. He could lose everything. The man who promised to clean up politics might find himself on the wrong side of it.